Last lecture, we have seen that type conversion and type coercion to numbers and strings. We didn't mention any booleans yet because before we start writing booleans to type conversion or type coercion, we need to learn the concept about truthy and falsy values. So let's go on that. Let us talk about falsy values. These values are not exactly false, but they will become false when we try to convert them into a boolean. And in JavaScript, there are only 5 falsy values. Now I am writing here the 5 falsy values in comments. If falsy values that are 0 and empty string and then undefined and then null and then none. That is not a number. Okay. And false itself is always false. So we don't need to include it in the list of falsy values. All these 5 values are to be false when we attempt to convert them to a boolean. They are not exactly false, but when we convert it to a boolean, they will become false. Okay, this is all about the falsy values, and coming to true values. That means truthy values. So values that will be converted to true. For example, any number that is not 0 and any string the except this empty string will be converted to true when we converted them to a boolean. And so let's actually see that in practice. I'm writing here console.log. I'm writing here the function boolean. And then this copy 3 times. Here I am writing first is 0. We know that 0 value is false. Okay. And here I am writing undefined. And this is also false. And here I am writing empty string. In this empty string, I am writing a name. Priya. And this is true. This is not an empty string. Okay. Right. I'm writing here. This is an empty object. This is called as an empty object. This is not a null. It's empty object. Okay. Let's see the result. Reload. Here see. The boolean 0 is a false statement and undefined is a false statement. And here this is not a empty string. So this is true. And this is an empty object. So this is also true. So this is the way we can define the truthy and falsy values. And the conversion to booleans is always implicit, not explicit. Or in other words, we say that it is a typed coercion. That means the JavaScript does automatically behind the scenes. But the question is, when exactly JavaScript do type coercion to booleans? It will happen in 2 scenarios. First, when using logical operators, and second in a logical context. For example, in the condition of an if-else statement. Now see how the type coercion works in if-else statements. Let us write an example here. Const money. I am taking money value 0. Currently, the person has no money, 0 money he has. If if money console.log. I'm writing here don't spend too much too much. Okay, and now I am writing here else statement, or else so dot log you should join a job. Okay, now I'm executing this. You should join a job. Here, the money is a number right now, but in the logical context of if else statement condition, what we write here in the open parenthesis and closed parenthesis, this is the condition statement. See here, we have written money, and here JavaScript will try to coerce any value into a boolean. That we have given a value here is 0. That is a falsy value. So the falsy value we have given to money. So the money and JavaScript will coerce this value into a boolean. So falsy value means it will go to else statement. So that is displayed here. And now I am here changing this value to 200. Now see reload. See, don't spend too much. It will display the if statement value. So I have money 2000 and it is true. 200 means we have a value. So that is true value, truthy value. So it displayed the don't spend too much money. Okay, now there is another use case for this truthy and falsy values to check if a variable is not defined or not. Now let's write let height and if height console.log yes height is defined or else I'm writing else so height is undefined. Okay. Now check the result. See here displayed height is undefined because in the logical context of if and else statements here we have defined height variable but we didn't assign any value to the variable. So here it will take if statement we have written a condition here. So it will check and now the JavaScript will be converted to coercion here, converting it to boolean, and then the value of here is undefined. So undefined means it is a falsy value here, and so here it is undefined means it goes to falsy statement, that is else part is displayed here. And now I am assigning here a value equal 120. And now see the result. Yes, height is defined. So if the value is assigned after the variable, it is displayed as a truthy value. So it is displayed true value here. If condition true statement means yes, height is defined, is displayed here. That is if block is assigned. Okay, fine. This is all about the session. I hope that you all will understand all these Boolean conversions, truthy and falsy values. In the next lecture, we will see about equality operators. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.